Prophet Suleiman alayhi salam is known to be both a prophet of Allah and the last king of the unified Israel. He was son of Prophet David alayhi salam. Prophet Suleiman alayhi salam was blessed with a level of kingship supported by an army of men, jinns, and birds. On the other hand, Bilqis was the queen of Saba Sheba, or modern-day Yemen. Quran does not mention the name of the Queen of Saba, but Tafsir al-Tabri named her as Bilqis. Hudhud's quest. Among the army of birds, there was a hoopoe bird, a hudhud. One day, Prophet Suleiman alayhi salam was reviewing his army, and he noticed the absence of hoopoe without permission. Hoopoes were responsible for searching water when the army needed it. In this regard, Hudhud had been flying over the country of Saba. Upon reaching the Suleiman palace, she told the whole story to Prophet Suleiman, that a woman with a magnificent throne, ruling over the peoples of Saba. Further, her people were worshipping the sun, hindered by Satan from the righteous path. As Prophet Suleiman was among believers and a prophet, when he listened to it, he got distressed by their misleading actions. People lost in worshipping the sun rather than the one true God. Letter to Queen Saba. In a letter, Prophet Suleiman urged the Queen of Saba, who like her people, worship the sun, to bow to one Creator, Allah. When Bilqis got the letter from Suleiman, she replied not with violence and intimidation, rather by sending him gifts of gold and jewelry. This way, she wanted to know whether Suleiman is merely seeking financial gain. He rejected, claiming that God bestows far greater gifts than this. Ambassadors were instructed by King Suleiman to return to the queen with a serious message that if he wishes to travel to her, he would bring a contingent that she will be unable to beat. Saba's acceptance of Islam. Bilqis was inspired by Prophet Suleiman's reply and wanted to visit the Suleiman palace to meet the actual person who had sent her that letter. King Suleiman asks several of his chiefs who will deliver him the Queen of Sheba's throne before she comes to him in perfect obedience. One of the jinn promised to convey the throne to Suleiman before he could stand from his seat. A wise man with the knowledge of Scripture has her throne brought to King Suleiman's palace in the blink of an eye. Upon this moment, King Suleiman expresses his gratitude to God. Prophet Suleiman presented her throne in front of her, questioning if it appears familiar. She responded that it looks similar, but my cabinet told me of King Suleiman's prophethood during the journey. And since then, me and my followers have taken the decision to bow to one true God, Allah. King Suleiman then explains that Allah is the only God everyone should worship, not the other false gods she previously worshipped. The Queen of Saba declares, "My Lord, I have certainly wronged my soul. Now I fully submit myself, along with Suleiman, to Allah, the Lord of all worlds." Moral lessons. Do not seek help from false gods instead of Allah. Never be greedy for wealth. Iman, believe in Allah, is much more valuable than gold. Always be humble and accept Allah's commands. Protect people from shirk and encourage people to follow the right path.